Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video I am going to explain this question, that is Subarray sum equals to k. So we have given an array that is nums and we have given an integer k. So we have to return the total number of sub arrays whose sum equal to k. So let's discuss. We can let us understand this question with the help of this test case. So we have given that is nums. So in this problem set we have given an array that is nums, and we have to find the total number of subs I think sub array. We have to find the total number of sub array that has size equal to the k, integer k. In this case we have the value of k equal to 2. So the in this case the output will be we have taken 1 and 1. So sum of these two will be that is equal to k. So there are in this case there are two subarrays possible that has sum equal to that have sum equal to our number, that is k. So these possible, for example, we have given an array. So this is element 1, then this is element 0, this is 1, and this is 2. So let me index let me do indexing naming in it. So we have given the value of k equal to 2. So the first subset will be this whose sum is equal to our that is our integer, that is k. The second subarray will be that is this. We will take this element and this element. So there are two possible subarrays whose sum is equal to the given value k. So how we will approach this question. So our brute force approach will be, we will simply iterate through this array and run a nested loop, and we will check the condition if our sum is equal to k, then we have to increment the count plus plus. We will take an variable that is count starting with the 0, and if this condition fulfills, then we have to increment that count. So this will be the brute force approach, where we will using the nested loop, which will give the time complexity, that is worst time complexity of big of n square. so this will be brute force approach that has complexity of big of n square, and space complexity will be big of that. We are not using any extra space, so time complexity will be big of n, because we are not using any extra space. So this will be the brute force approach. In brute force approach we are taking two nested loop. So how can we reduce it? So we will come to our optimized approach. That is what we will do. We will store the sum of these element, that is array element, in the map, and we will check if these sums are present in, and we will store these sum will store these sums, and we will store these sum along with their count, so using the unordered, that is unordered map, we can store the sum of these element, and we will simply take an unordered map to store the sum of these element and check if our that is our prefix sum, that is let's say our prefix sum is equal to 0. Starting with the 0, we will insert it in map with count 0. We will take this case. So I will explain with the help of this question with the help of code. So let me explain with the help of code. So we have taken an unordered map. So this first one is the first one will store the total sum and total sum with their along with their count. So we will run a for loop. We will run a single loop. So we will run a for loop through the our array, that is nums, and we will first of all in first step we will calculate the sum at that particular index. Until that particular index we will calculate the sum. So we will calculate the sum until that particular index, and after that we will decrease this sum. We will subtract this sum and store in the variable that is find, and we will check is this find variable is present in the map. If this is already present in the map, so we are encountered earlier that this sum is took place earlier, and we will increment the count of that sum and to the answer variable, and if that value is not present in the map, we will increment we will store that value in our map. It is the case when our that is our sum is unique, and we have getting this sum in the first time we are getting this sum. So we will after we are storing the unique, and we are getting the first store that value in our map, and we are getting it on first first time. So we will store it on our map. This is the case when the sum is already the sum, that is find variable. The find variable is already present in the map, and if the condition is true, we will add the count of this value from the map, and we will add this to our answer variable, that is how many times how many times this find variable is present in the map. We will simply add with our answer variable, and at the end we will return the answer variable. This is the this is the optimized approach which has complexity. So this is the optimized approach which has complexity of big O of n, because we are iterating in an array we are iterating only one time, so which have complexity big O of n. So that's all in this question.